there's a replicate mode. So we can just do Control C, Control V. Yeah, we can do that. So essentially do this, and then instances, choose this, and then faces to match with. So then we can just choose, oh holy no, not replace instance. I mean, it does kind of do the work for us, but then we can just kind of delete the ones we don't want. I'm lazy. Cannot delete this. Okay, never mind. There must be something I can do. I forgot exactly. To be honest, I do not really understand why I cannot. Delete that, but whatever. I think there should be able to find a way to do that. Group. Yeah, so let's just make a bunch of copies of this. Let's wait until we do that later. So as you can see here, there are no holes on this side of the plate. So we need to add holes in. So we need to add in context and sketch on this plane and essentially copy over the holes in which there are standoffs on this side. And then just extrude cut. Great. Done. So we can move back. They should appear automatically. Yes, they did. Okay, so we can just do them on the other side. Mate. Annoying. Good. So, not snap mode. Basically, replicate. Faces to find a match in, so we choose this one. So since we know none of these annoying holes here, so it just automatically completes for us. So hooray. Now we need to do something else. We need to basically replicate everything on this side. So how exactly do we do that? How exactly? We do not want to kind of redo the whole entire thing, right? So in this case, we need to do a thing called replication. But basically, to do replication, we need to have a plane to replicate with, or with a mate to replicate with, and this is something that we do not have. So what we can do here is we can create a manual mate. So you can see this is 336. So what we can do is that we can do Control M to create a mate, and then we can move that along the z-axis, negative 336 divided by 2. Great. And now we can choose this as our mirror plane. and then instances to matter to mirror, so then we can just kind of do everything. But let's just place these standoffs. And these two. And here too. So what we can do is that we can do assembly mirror, mirror plane, boop, and then replicate the instances to mirror this, 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 this. And they'll replicate if it's possible. Okay, so boom. Now it just starts working. It needs to do its stuff for a little while. And it should be done really soon. Hopefully rather soon. So actually in this meantime I can teach you guys how to pocket, I think. While it's kind of thinking its hell of its world. So there's this tool, custom script, so we can do this in edit in context. Edit in context, so let's just create a new context. So there is this thing called Cheez-It, which is a custom script that you can run. Okay, I guess it's not going to let us do it until this is finished. It needs to think for a while. Let's just reload this. Sometimes it's like reloading stuff that takes this long, just sometimes fix something magically. Who knows? Okay, validated every single thing. Great. Something there. Let's do it again. Instance to mirror, just everything in here. No. Oh yeah. And then we need to verify the mirror strategies, but I don't know why it's bugging out and not letting us do it. Maybe it's just my internet's not good around here. Well, let's just cancel this. And let's do it a little bit by a little bit. It gets buggy sometimes. Sorry about this. Okay. Normally it should pop up a window that allows us to choose mirror strategies. I don't know why it's doing this, but sometimes it could take a little while for it to pop up. So just assume this thing needs to spin for a while. It needs to spin up a thing for us to choose mirror strategies. So normally the one that choose by default are correct, but it sometimes needs us to choose the actual strategy, which is, for God's sake, annoying. Yeah, bugged out, you can see here. Okay. So now we just need to find the ones that just verify it, to be honest. So I'm going to do control minus, and just do update because the button got hidden. Kind of stupid. But you can see here it just kind of needed to like verify these with like an I here, so you just need to press the update button. you see here like 34 instances need to be verified with like the blue button here. You update that and it should be good after a little while. And you see it spinning, so it's kind of doing its work, trying to flip the things. Whoops. Come on, you can do this. Yeah, you guys can probably fast forward. Yeah, actually, I'll maybe teach you guys how to pocket, actually. Whoops, what happened? Finally, it's done. Oh my god, finally. You see this beautiful thing? Let's verify this. This does not exceed 457, right? Please do not tell me that. It does not exceed it. It does not exceed. It does not exceed. It does not exceed. Yeah, it does not exceed. It's like on the baseline. You got a +8 actually. +8. That is actually a little bit above the limit. Actually, it's gonna be 460. So because you need to add in the height of the screws themselves, which are 4 millimeters per screw, and you need screws on both sides, you need to add 8 millimeters. So let's not be too extreme this time. Let's just do 10. Actually, let's just do 10. But to do this, we can move the bar, the timeline bar. Where is the timeline bar? I mean, I guess it's still loading, so the timeline bar hasn't appeared yet. But assume it's working.